All right, team, let's get started with math. Today, we are working on making the next 100. This is going to be our addition strategy we are using today. So, we know a lot about hundreds already, and one thing we know is that hundreds are made up of tens, exactly. So I have 100 in front of me, and I need a friend to tell us how many tens are in 100. There are 10 tens in 100. So let's use this to look at a new 100 number. If there were 10 tens in 100, how many tens are in 200? There are 20 tens in 200. Let's keep going. If there are 20 tens in 200, there must be 30 tens in 300. Last one. There were 30 tens in 300. How many tens are in 400? There are 40 tens in 400. All right, scholars, so way back before we closed school, we were working on a number bond strategy to add tens, and it looked like this. So when we were using a number bond strategy, we looked at our numbers and figured out which one was closest to the next 10. And then we made the next 10 by breaking apart the second number so we could make an easier problem. So I see I have 19 right here. And I know that 19 is only one away from the next 10. So I'm going to take that 1 out of 22. So I have 22 over here. 22 minus 1, that's 21. And now I have my new parts. So the first thing I do is I circle and I make the next 10. 19 plus 1 equals 20. Oh, but I can't forget to add my leftovers over here. So 20 plus 21. 2 tens plus 2 tens equals 4 tens. And 0 ones plus 1 equals 1. 41. But here's what we have to figure out today. What happens when we have hundreds when we're doing this? Let's take a look at our rules right here. So when we're using the number bond strategy for hundreds, this is what we do. First, we decide which number is closer to the next 100. Then we break apart the other number by using a number bond. Next, we circle the 100 and add the two parts. Then we add the leftovers, and finally we need to write both number sentences, the old sentence and the new one. Let's look at an example. 190 plus 220. So let's see, first I need to think about which number is closer to the next 100. So I see 19 tens over here, and I see 22 tens over here. I know that 19 tens only needs one more to be 20 tens, or 200, so that one is closer. So I'm going to break apart this other number. So if I have 19 tens, I need one more 10, so I'm going to put that 10 over here. Let's see, if I take away 1 10 from 220, I have 210 over here. Let's see, I'm going to go back to my steps and see where I am. Okay, I decided which number is closer to the 100, and I broke the other number apart using a number bond. So now, I need to circle the 100 and add the two parts. All right, let's see. 190 plus 10 equals 200. That was step 3. Let's see, what's step 4? Add the leftovers. My leftovers are over here, so let's see, 200 plus 210. 200s plus 200s is 400s. 0 plus 1 is 1. And 0 plus 0 is 0. All right, this part is new. So I need to write both number sentences, our old sentence and our new, easier sentence. So our old one was up here. 190 plus 220. But then I wrote an easier number sentence here. So I know that 190 plus 220 is the same as 200 plus 210. And both of those equal my answer, which is 410. All right, scholars, let's do an example together. We're going to do 180 plus 330. So first I need to decide which number is closer to the next 100. If you have an idea of which number is closer to the next 100, can you take yourself off mute and tell me why? So the number that's closest to the next 100 is 180. So that means we need to break apart our other number. So how much more does 180 need to get to the next 100? $180 needs 20 more to get to the next 100. And if I take out 20, then that means there's 310 left over here. All right, who can tell me what my next step is? Next, I need to circle the two parts that make the 100. So let's see, 180 plus 20 equals 200. We're on our fourth step. Who knows what our fourth step is? We need to add the leftovers. 200 plus 310. So let's see, 2 plus 3 is 5, 0 plus 1 is 1, and 0 plus 0 equals 0. All right, remember, this is our new step. Now we need to write both number sentences, the old one and the new one. Our old one is up here, 180 plus 330. Then our new sentence is right here, our easier one we made, 200 plus 310, and both of those equal our answer, which is 510.